This is the Generac 8,000-watt gas-powered portable generator, and let me tell you, this thing is a beast. Looking at it, you'll notice its rugged design with a solid steel frame, large wheels, and a neat orange and black finish. It's one of those products that gives off a sturdy, reliable vibe just from its build. I remember when I first unboxed it, my initial thought was, okay, this isn't just a generator, it feels like a must-have backup solution. From my experience, getting started with the Generac GP8000E was pretty straightforward, even for someone like me who doesn't deal with generators often. I had a major outage due to a powerful storm recently, and this was my first time relying on such equipment. I wasn't sure what to expect, but luckily, the manual that came in the box made the setup process painless. As someone who often finds instructions overly complicated, I appreciated that this one kept things simple. Now, what stood out the most when I first fired it up was the electric start feature. There's no need to deal with endless pulls on a string like older models. With just a press of a button, it was up and running. Let me tell you, in situations like power outages, having a feature like this is a relief. You don't want to wrestle with a manual start in the dark or under stress. Once the generator was running, it powered all my essentials without breaking a sweat. My fridge stayed cold, my freezer ran smoothly, and we even powered a few lights and charged up all our devices. I was impressed by how effortlessly it handled everything, even when I pushed it a bit by adding more appliances like my hot water heater. The output is steady, and the capacity, 8,000 running watts and 10,000 starting watts, means you can run quite a bit without worrying. What makes it even more useful, in my opinion, are the multiple outlets and the overall versatility of this generator. In addition to standard outlets, there's a 120/240 volt twist lock outlet and GFCI outlets, which are great for keeping sensitive electronics safe from surges. I even plugged in an extension cord to charge up smaller items around the house like lamps and phones. It felt like a lifesaver during the outage. For someone who isn't overly technical, figuring out which outlet to use was easy thanks to the clear labeling on the control panel. One question I had before buying was about the runtime. How long could it last before needing a refill? I'm happy to report the 7.5-gallon fuel tank didn't disappoint. At a 50% load, I easily got around 11 hours of runtime, which is a big deal during long outages. Knowing I didn't have to keep running outside to refuel made a stressful situation a bit more manageable. Plus, the built-in fuel gauge on the tank was super handy for keeping an eye on fuel levels. On the downside, you should know it's a bit heavy. At 214 pounds, moving it around isn't exactly effortless. Thankfully, the wheels and foldable handle make it manageable so you're not stuck lifting the whole thing by yourself. I wheeled it out to my garage during the storm, and while it took a bit of effort, it wasn't too bad. The heavy build does add to its durability though, so I wouldn't call it a deal breaker. Noise-wise, don't expect it to be completely silent. While it's not the loudest generator I've come across, you'll hear it when it's running. That said, the built-in muffler does a decent job keeping it manageable for the neighborhood. From my perspective, it's just part of owning a generator. When you're sitting in a well-lit house during a blackout, the hum of the engine is something you can live with. Another thing that reassured me was the safety features. Knowing it has low oil shutdown and carb compliance made me feel more confident using it. Carb compliance essentially means the generator meets certain air quality standards, and that's always a plus. The COsense technology, which monitors carbon monoxide levels, is a feature you can appreciate if you're running it near your home or garage. I could see how this would be a critical safety component, especially for anyone new to generators. Maintenance has been pretty simple so far. The hour meter is a thoughtful addition, as it reminds you when it's time for a checkup, like oil changes or air filter inspections. I did my first oil change recently, and it was as straightforward as it gets. For anyone wondering, don't skip on maintenance. It'll keep this powerhouse running smoothly for years to come. I'd recommend this for homeowners who want peace of mind during emergencies, campers needing reliable off-grid power, or even contractors looking for a dependable job site generator. It feels like a great all-around machine, and the price reflects the quality you're getting. Sure, it may be a bit higher than some other options out there, but when you factor in the features, durability, and safety, it's worth every penny. For me, this generator isn't just about powering appliances. It's about having a reliable backup when life throws unexpected challenges. Whether it's a storm or any other situation, it delivers. I'm honestly glad I chose the Generac GP8000E. Knowing I have it ready gives me peace of mind. In conclusion, if you're on the fence about investing in something like this, I'd say go for it. It's perfect for anyone who doesn't want to be left in the dark, literally. My experience has been nothing but positive, and I'm pretty confident it'll serve you just as well. You can find detailed information about the Generac 8,000-watt gas-powered portable generator in the comments section. See you in the next video.